guys, if you're in the area or if you're from Sweden, make sure to come over. If you're from Sweden, you can actually stay at MrBitter's place. I think if Sortof makes it, man, we might actually see some friends sort of say, hey, you know what? Let's stay at MrBitter's place.
Oh, man. That would be a backfire.
Right.
I have like 20 Swedes in my house.
How cool would that be? That's a story to tell.
They would bring their gefilte fish.
They will bring meatballs, man. It's going to be the best thing of their life.
They don't have gefilte fish?
That's Finnish, no?
Is it? Oh.
I have no idea. In any case, I would love some Swedish people to bring me over some meatballs because they have the best.
I feel like
meatballs
I've made the same mistake on stream before, and then I've had some Swedish people or some Finnish people messaging me on Twitter being like, "Hey, dummy, that's not what it's called."
Swedish people are known for knäckebröd, you know, knäckebröd. Once more, guys, if you are a fan of any of these guys, if you want to meet them, if you want to meet us, if you want to meet Lauren and Lise, or maybe Zoe or Day9, make sure to come over to Long Beach. You can still order tickets. There are still lots of promo codes out as well, at least as far as I know. One code might have run out. If it did not yet, you might you at least want to check it. Let's keep it at that. Promo code FRIEND, and if you check that out, Ben, you might get a really big discount. Might work for you, might not work. If it doesn't work, you can still check out the other promo code, which is LA Byte.
LA Byte?
In any case, totally worth it. I'm so excited for our finals, man. Right now, of course, this is still a big weekend for StarCraft 2. IPL is still going on. That's going to be sick. But after this, the next week, man, it's our time to shine. We're going to have our finals in Long Beach. And I think we're going to make it a really fun event. It's going to be a big party because we all love StarCraft.
It's going to be a fantastic show, man. I am super stoked for it. And one of these guys is going to be there, either MC or Sordof. They are both tied up. Daybreak has become a fantastic Zerg map. I think we'll probably see some trademark MC aggression here.
You like talking serious aggression, like gateway aggression, or Immortal Sentry?
I'm talking like
War Prism.
I'm talking like tons and tons of gateway units.
Like
That's what I'm thinking.
+1. We saw the just the other day, guys.
+3 7 gate, 2 base.
16 gate, 3 base, +3. Greetorp style.
It's good.
It is good. Everything that Greetorp does is good, man. Greetorp actually, guys, has the craziest builds in the world. I don't understand why Greetorp never streams. I think he would be such an entertaining streamer.
He used to.
Why did he stop?
I think because he only really plays StarCraft from the office.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't really.
He plays so much though. I always check his ladder account whenever I feel like I play a lot of games. Like, let's see how many Greetorp has played. Oh my god, I am inactive. That's how I feel when I watch Greetorp's account. Anyway, guys, the score is 1-1. We had a very weird game on Cloud Kingdom. We had a better game on Entombed Valley, but unfortunately, sort of kind of threw it away. He was making an excellent hold. Perhaps got a little bit overeager. Felt like he was just going to clean up those Colossus and win the game, but MC wouldn't be MC if he didn't have that final ace up his sleeve. Well, he's going to try to get the scout off with this probe. This probe actually sees quite a bit. And wow, it's still alive.
Wow.
Man.
Run, little guy. Oh.
He tried.
One hungry little Zergling. Whenever I see a Zergling kill a probe, it makes me think of the Carbot animations.
They're so funny, man.
The happy little things.
I like Carbot. It's awesome. Overlord a little bit too late for Sordof, but no big deal. Both players in the same amount of work. Wow, actually, he's going to overtake MC already. 5 minutes and 40 seconds into the game, worker-wise. That's kind of bizarre.
Yeah, I wonder if is
even.
MC cutting workers somehow? Like maybe not spinning any chrono boost on.
Yeah, that's kind of look at the nexuses, man. He basically has over 120 chrono boost saved up right now. We see Twilight concept being warped in the back of the base.
Plus
+2 blink.
Maybe.
Kind of. Like, I mean, what he did in the last game was a cool opening. I like that. Because, as you said, Ben, it was not an all-in build at all. Yes, he lost a lot of expensive units, and he did not win the game. But he had 66 probes and 3 base, so what? He's still a rock star. He's got his rock moves. And he doesn't need those stalkers. No? Yeah.
I don't know what to say to you.
Like, you're like the perfect guy to commentate with. If only you knew some more songs. Like, then you would be perfect.
I know songs.
Yeah, you know, like Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash is awesome.
It's a dark shrine, man.
DT opening. Now that's pretty interesting, and Sordof here
DT +1
has skipped Evo Chamber.
Yep. No, wow, this is 7 minutes into the game, and there's not an Evo Chamber. That's actually kind of crazy, because normally in this phase of the game you do see one go down. It's normally 6:30, I'd say. Evo Chamber does go down, so he can still has Spore Crawlers up in time potentially. The biggest problem is that, Ben, there's not a single unit out for MC right now. If only sort of had control of this Zelnaga Watchtower, it would be so hard for MC to get DTs secretly across the map. That's not going to be the case. What will probably be the case is that he's going to find an opening, because I doubt that he's just going to blindly throw down 3 spores in each and every single base. There's not a single probe still on the map for MC, Ben.
Yeah. Evo Chambers did go down for Sortof, though, so he does now have access to spores. He also has his layer finishing up, so he can just make overseers.
Yeah, I actually have a hard time imagining these DTs do an insane amount of damage. I do think they're going to be able to kill 10 drones. Okay, first pylon goes up, and Sortof is completely unaware of it.
Yep, has no idea.
Oh, but the Ling, man, the Ling on patrol is going to scout this probe on the bottom side of the map. Might give away something. Overseer morphing already, so there's always going to be some detection.
Except I think it's morphing in the back of, yeah, it's on the wrong side of the map, so this will not be a detecting overseer, this is a scouting overseer. It is, however, headed right for that Dark Shrine.
It's like almost good enough, man. Following Swordof's first person view, it's like, oh, Dark Templars, let's make lots of Spore Crawlers. Oh, I should really make lots of Spore Crawlers right now and eat knakkebrød. And not worry about it.
Instead, he's going to morph some overseers in at each of his expansions. That's also a very viable sort of a decision.
And still eat knakkebrød. Swedish people love knakkebrød. It's very good. I tried it.
What does it taste like?
It's like very hard bread. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's like a cracker, sort of. You know crackers?
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome, man. Swedish people are very proud of that bread.
Is it like those weird crackers we had at the house the other day? Some gluten crackers?
Yeah, a little bit different than that. Anyways, man, focusing on this game, have you ever seen DTs do absolutely 0 damage?
Seldom,
like
but sometimes it goes that way. But every time I see somebody go DTs, I always worry about the follow-up attack from the Zerg player, because it is inevitable when you see DTs that you just make a lot of units.
And with 20 roaches, man, roach speed is about to kick in. That is the counter-attack that you're talking about. Yeah, first Archon is even more. Wow, MC just has no unit, man. Yes, he has force fields, but it doesn't really matter how good these force fields are, because there are 20 roaches. Okay, he's just going to
force fields, man. Those are fantastic force fields.
Yeah, he's even going to probably keep this Nexus alive because of the cannons. And now he's going to get some Stalkers, so at least there is some DPS, but 32 roaches on the field right now. That is so bizarre. That's so many roaches.
Massive Zerg army going to come crashing right into MC, although with the Archon and the Stalkers.
Force fields, man.
Yeah, those are great force fields, and MC is doing a fantastic job of kind of keeping sort of out of his face. Still, he's down 50 supply, though, and I don't think he can save this Nexus forever. Oh, no! Immortal's going to get targeted. Immortal's going to go right down.
At the cost of a lot of roaches, though. That was not for free. The Nexus is still alive. MC somehow sort of like hanging in there, stabilizing a little bit. Well, that should have never worked. I also think that sort of should just try to attack in the natural. Man. Nexus taking some serious damage. Low, the Archon kind of in the thick of things. It's going to fall immediately.
He's going to go right down. Roach is going to continue to do well against these Zealots and Sentries, and without an... okay, there's a new Immortal. So the Immortal gives some real... okay, force fields, but the Roaches do slide past.
63 drones against 62 probes right now. If MC stabilizes, he's actually going to be in good shape. Nexus is still running quite low on HP. It's still alive. The Roach is getting close to the sentries. Wow, lots of sentries falling
there's
right
not
now.
much energy on those sentries. I sort of feel like Sordof could have just continued to fight there, but instead he's going to back off and continue trying to just pressure infrastructure.
Waiting for reinforcements, man. Can't blame him.
And again, he comes forward. Again, he's going to kill a couple of sentries, and again, he's going to be forced to back off. It's 160 supply right now to get against 107.
Well, Nexus takes one more big volley. A couple of roaches staying in there. It's going to try to take out this Nexus. Not down yet.
Not quite. Immortal's doing a great job of holding the line right now. But, those force fields were not very good, and this is going to expose the Immortals. There's a DT in the mix. There's
Overseer is north. Okay, he's going to fly to the Overseer right now. This DT will fall, so far still good. But that Nexus has to fall, though. If he doesn't kill the Nexus, eventually it will go bad. This is probably the final moment. Now all the sentries have fallen.
Nicely done by Sordof. He is going to just pick off units and then back up once more.
This is the moment, though, Ben.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. He needs to push MC back, and he needs to kill that Nexus. That's exactly what he's going to do here.
Beautiful execution by Sordof. This is the best Sordof I feel that we've seen, because this was not easy, because MC was finally playing like we know MC, just dropping really good force fields in a scenario where most Protoss players would have died on the spot. Almost impossible to hold. He hung in there for like a good 4 minutes, which is crazy when you do no damage with Dark Templars at all, and your opponent has 60 army supply more. But
And
Sordof did it so
Sordof is
beautiful.
not done yet, Kevin. He's going to try to pick a fight here outside of the natural of MC. He does pick off a couple of stalkers, but is forced once more to back off. MC's just constantly trying to retake this third base, but
He has to. Huh?
I don't think that's going to really happen.
This Dark Templar is like, Killer Roach. There's no Overseer over here. Ah, beautiful execution by Sordof, man. I love how methodical he was about using his units on the right moment. Not just going all out on the Nexus, losing 10 roaches, but doing it bit by bit. One volley, back off. Try to kill Stalkers, try to kill Immortals like he's doing once more. One Immortal does fall. Sordof is just making really good trades right now.
Yeah, he's doing everything right. He's going to continue to pressure. MC is maybe going to lose another Nexus here.
Nexus is getting cancelled. Wow, MC's in so much trouble, man.
He's been in trouble for like 5 minutes. He's just barely kind of hanging in there, but Sordof knows that he has a lead. He knows that he's got the advantage, and he does not appear like he's going to give it up anytime soon.
Spore and Spinecrawler up in the main base as well. I love that, just in case man, a DT would have slipped to the other side of the map. He wouldn't suddenly end up losing a ton of drones in each and every single base. Beautiful defense by Sordof. Man, Sordof is about to take a 2-1 lead over MC. Who would have thought that? Well, I predicted him, but I didn't really believe in it. But it's getting more and more realistic that we are only going to have one Protoss player at our finals. MC is going to drop force fields once more. His army is good against roaches, but it's so much smaller.
Oh, man, those are phenomenal force fields, Kevin. It's going to buy MC a lot of very important time.
Yep.
That
two bases.
the second prong of the Sordof fork was just not going to get it there, but still the army difference is just massive. You got a 4-base Zerg against a 2-base Protoss.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like the writing is on the wall.
The best thing about Sordof's play, Ben, I feel that he still thought about his macro while making all those roaches and just being so thought out about his attacks. He did not just sacrifice everything, but during all that, he still macroed up. He still made sure he was safe in each single base. He got a macro hedge. He didn't completely skip upgrades, as we can see that the 1-2 is on the way, 1-1 is ready. Second armor upgrade, or actually both upgrades on the way right now, 2-2. Beautiful play by Sordof, man.
Oh, and here he goes once more. Zergling's getting up on top of the Immortals. Roaches coming from behind. And now even some Infestors in the mix. I think this could end up being the final fight of the game. What great play from Sordof. Just, frankly, looking pretty dominant against MC. There it is. Good game. GG. Sordof 2-1. Advantage over MC, pretty impressive.
Biggest upset we've seen so far today, man. Perhaps the biggest upset of our playoffs so far. Well, he's going to need one more game. It's not going to be easy. MC, one of the most successful players in NASL history, finished second in the very first season. He finished third in our third season. And this season, man, MC was on the road for gold. That's all that he wanted.
But he's run into a very difficult Swedish opponent here in Sordof, trailing 1-2. That last map brought to you guys by iBuyPower PCs. They are the PCs that power the North American Star League. You can pick one up at iBuyPower.com. We're going to take a very, very short break. Game number 4, potentially our final game of the evening, potentially our final game that will broadcast until the grand finals. That's coming right up.